Welcome to another episode of Pakistan on a Plate. My name is Nilofer Kazi. We are in Purushpura, the ancient name of Peshawar, the oldest living city in South Asia. Yup, not only in Pakistan but our region. Peshawar's recorded history goes back 539 BC. The archaeological excavations at Ghor Ghatri, an area in the center of town, reveals it was once the capital of Gandhara. Peshawar is so old its origins are lost in antiquity. Peshawar reflects the story of many cultures. It was conquered by the Greeks, a province of the Persian Empire, ruled by the Buddhists, destroyed by the Huns, rebuilt by the Brahmins, invaded by the Ghaznavis, captured by the Mughals, temporarily taken by the Sikhs, then annexed by the British Empire, and now the capital of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa in Pakistan. Clearly, mapping Peshawar's culinary heritage is a monumental task. Many delights known and some unknown. Some of the better-known street food and sumptuous delights are the famed chapli kebab, the world-famous Peshawari barbecue, charsi tikka, namak mandi Sikh kebabs, lots and lots of meat, beef, mutton and goat. Yummylicious. Let's not forget every imaginable kind of dry fruit and nuts. Least we forget tea. Peshawar's green tea, shne chai. A little unknown fact, Peshawaris also drink black tea and Kashmiri pink tea. Tea culture is another mirror of who we are and what has influenced us. China, Vietnam, Brazil, Kenya, to Kashmiri tea, Peshawar drinks it all. Some surprising items I found in the bazaar of Peshawar: fish pakoras, even paneer, some of the culinary delights less known, fading away against the modern quick and easy generic fast food chains and tastes. But today we're going to learn about a quintessentially local traditional recipe, Chana Meva, an embodiment of Peshawari culinary heritage, a Pulao. This Pulao is also known as Jhalla Pulao or Challa Varije, Crazy Pulao. Dilip Kumar, on his last visit to his hometown, was only interested in having this Jhalla Pulao. Haji Malang Sher Saab is one such preserver of this Peshawari culture. Haji Saab has been making this delightful dish for 50 years in Peshawar, and his father before him for a generation. Today we are going to see how it is cooked in the quantity and style of Peshawar, generous and large-hearted Deg style. First, you take the chickpeas and boil it with a pinch of soda till it's cooked about 70% and set it aside. Boil the meat chunks to 110% in water and salt, coriander and red chili, ginger and garlic. You boil it and boil it till it's completely done.
इस तरह करके ना इसको वो कर देते हैं.
Dump it into the pot, no? Take it off the stove when the meat is completely and utterly done. Separate the broth because both will be used separately later. The spice mixture for the rice is a sum total of 1 cup of 10 sticks of cinnamon, 10 cloves, 10 anise star, 20 black pepper, 10 black cardamom, 3 tablespoons of black cumin,
masala, mixed masala. What do you want?
Cover the daig tightly and let it cook on dum, which is slow cooking. Traditionally, you put coals around the daig and let it simmer off the stove. This takes about 30 to 45 minutes to fully cook.
चना मेवा और ये देखो ये गोश्त नजर आए.
The beauty of this yummylicious recipe is the aroma and the cooking of the rice to perfection. The definition of the rice cooked to perfection is when you're able to see every single grain of rice separately, nice and plump and blooming. Chana Meva is probably the best pulao I have ever tasted. Its simplicity is matched by the combination of perfectly cooked rice with multiple textures, contrasting taste and aroma to die for, from the lentils to the raisins. Like all good things, it is enjoyed communally and eaten from one plate for all of us to enjoy over a good conversation, amazing cup of tea and gupshup.
I prefer it.
Both of them are super.
That's really yummy. But I like it.
Before the next recipe, let me show you a side of Peshawar I just love in Misgram Bazaar. Pots and pans are equally important in culinary culture. Peshawar's copper and brass craftsmen and chefs have always used these utensils for centuries. I went to one of the most famous craft shops to check out these beauties. Traditionally, all cooking was done in these gorgeous copper and brass pots. Check it out next time you visit Peshawar. As many of you know, my weakness is sweets. There is no meal complete without dessert. And Haji Saab was very generous to also share his mind-bogglingly yummylicious apricot Murabba recipe with us. Pakistan is one of the largest producers of apricots in the world, the 6th according to FAO. Apricots primarily grow in Gilgit-Baltistan in Pakistan. It is a staple in GB, providing fresh fruit throughout the summer, dried fruit and edible kernels for winter, oil from bitter seeds for lamps and firewood in this relatively treeless land. The Hunzais live in the Himalayas, are known for their longevity and vitality, and have cultivated and valued this fruit for its health-building properties. It has always been regarded as a medicinal food, from the time of the Greek physicians, while the Romans dedicated to Venus, the goddess of love. It was introduced in Europe during the time of Alexander the Great. Unfortunately, most of the apricots produced in Pakistan perish or rot because of lack of cold storage and market access. Murabba can only be described as a marmalade, but not quite. You have to taste it to experience it. This is how he made it. You need 2 kilos of dried apricots. Soak it in water. 3.5 kilos of sugar, 300 grams of sliced almonds, and 250 grams of char maghaz. Char maghaz is a combination of pumpkin seed, muskmelon seed, watermelon seed, and cucumber seed, and a pinch of food coloring and yellow. In boiling water, add the sugar and dissolve it completely over heat. Add the pre-soaked apricots into this boiling water and let it cook for at least 30 minutes. It should boil and boil and boil, and you can see the bubbles rise. Add the char maghaz and continuously stir for at least another 15 minutes. Finally, add the almonds and let it simmer for another 5 minutes. Look at the consistency of this beautiful marmalade murabba. The apricot should remain unbroken and nice and plumpy, swelled up into these lovely balls, sticky consistency. This can be preserved for 2 weeks if kept in a cool and airtight environment. Once again, I enjoyed having this beautiful murabba dessert, eating and having gupshup with my friends.
Delicious. Amazing. Actually, garam bahut acha hai.
Thank you for watching. Until next time, Khuda Hafiz. Thank you.